women ramble on.
We ramble on because
I do it.
we can't stop chatting. We just love it.
Yeah.
So we want to know every single little detail that's ever happened. So we kind of are getting to this little bit of a, what do you call it? I was going to call it a wormhole, but I don't think that's the actual term.
I'm not
Rabbit
sure.
hole.
Yes. What
not
are
a
you trying
wormhole.
to say?
About the AI girlfriends. And just the way that, like, you know, how I think Elon Musk just said this, right? Like, he was talking to someone about, was he talking to Trump about like how who the hell knows he's talking to, but that AI girlfriends, like robots, literally are like 5 years away from going to the US, like good ones,
Like really
good,
ones, yeah.
exactly. And like everyone, you know, we've seen men falling in love with like sex dolls, right?
Yes.
If you've watched any of those crazy, like, you know, I fell in love with my sex doll kind of a show.
Yeah.
Like it's an incredible, like the fact that these men are in love with these inanimate objects. It's crazy, but it also makes sense.
To be fair, it makes quite a lot of sense because women ramble on. We talk nonsense. I mean, I'm often talking and my husband's like, looking at me like, and why do I need to know this? I'm like, because I feel I have to get it out of my brain. I need to get it into the world. And so I'm telling him because he's there and he's like, no idea what I'm talking about,
Right.
which is hilarious. And I think that's very common. But yes, so they don't want somebody nagging because we do nag. Sometimes it's very positive nagging. I'm always nagging my husband to do things and sometimes it's a good thing. But it's annoying. Obviously, I appreciate that. And so these dolls don't talk back to you, do they?
Well, I don't think they talk at all, Mel. That's a very good point. I think,
to be fair, although is that what Elon Musk is saying? Is that they're going to be ones that can
have a conversation and be like, talk dirty.
Well, yes, and so you can program them to only talk to you about the things you want to hear.
Oh my God!
Which I mean, I get it.
I get it.
I get it.
But if we had man dolls that were programmed for us, and they would be like, oh my God, baby, you look so good today, even when you look like absolute garbage, I'd be like, thank you, sweetie.
Well, just like it's funny.
I mean, like, don't worry, I'll do your taxes. Don't worry, I'll pay that bill. Oh my God, thank you, honey.
But just don't get annoyed by you.
Yeah.
Or you know, they say, and I saw this thing, I think it's Jordan Peterson who said it, that if your husband isn't the most annoying person you know, is he your husband?
Right.
I say, yes, absolutely, it's true.
Yeah.
And so, yes, a doll that didn't annoy you. I mean, I appreciate I annoy him, but but you know, it's not for me.
No, and I mean, we like, obviously you have a girlfriend or a wife or a boyfriend or whoever your partner is. You have them for not just sex. You have them for companionship and for love, right? To be loved back by someone and, you know, doing things for other people makes you feel good. It's just a humanly trait, which is why the world works in a way that it's supposed to. And like, we're supposed to not, you know, be as greedy. We're supposed to help people out. We're, you know, you're supposed to volunteer, like all of these things that are made for humans because this is a very humanly thing to do. We want to help each other out. And we want to love. But that's not exactly what we're seeing happen. And like also like these AI girlfriends that you're just and also there's boyfriends out there, but mostly I think our men are dealing with the AI girlfriends online where you're pretty much just chatting with someone, right?
Well, something,
right? A literal bot. It's a robot, and it's because the loneliness epidemic is among us where men are literally just masturbating. And I mean, women are masturbating too, right? Like women are like, we don't need a man anymore. We have our vibrator. We can have a job. We have our freedoms. Why do we need men anymore?
Yes, I think it goes back to, and we've done an episode on this about, you know, misogyny and narcissistic feminism, which is getting a bit intellectual, but it's true. Like women have been going on, we don't need men anymore. We don't need you for money, and we don't need you for sex, and we don't even need you for a baby, which is technically true. I mean, you'll be fairly miserable, but it's technically true.
Well, if you were asexual, it'd be absolutely perfect.
It would.
I mean, maybe not, because those people like companionship too.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole in this is the companionship thing. But I think now men are starting to, we can call it lash out, and this whole girl boss culture that everyone's just like, oh my God, just shut the fuck up. It's like they're sort of saying, well, actually, we don't need. Why would we need a woman?
Right.
You know, you can hire somebody if you don't like cooking and cleaning. That could be anybody. You can hire somebody.
Takeout.
You can get takeout.
Get a maid.
You can get a maid.
Cleaning lady.
Which could be a woman or
Cleaning
a man.
man.
Exactly. Before anybody gets excited. You can go to a lady of pleasure.
Oh, yes, you can.
Or
your little rub and tug.
There are many ways you can do that.
Yes.
Right? Or you can get yourself some kind of silicone friend.
Absolutely you can.
You know, you can get yourself all sorts of tools. So men are saying that they don't need women either. So they've got a point because they don't need to have a woman to have a baby either. They got surrogate. I mean, it's kind of works.
If you really wanted to have a baby, although men like you.
But I think it's just this discussion.
Yeah.
And then I think, unfortunately, the girl boss stuff is all mixed up with this kind of narcissistic female. Thanks so much for listening. Please rate and review this podcast and follow us on social at Sharing My Truth Pod and leave us a voicemail on our website at sharingmytruth.com to share your stories and experiences with us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.